this is Yinka here from HairWeavon.com. We're here at May Salon on Capel Street in Dublin 1, and Ivy, the hairstylist here, is just going to show us how easy it is to dye your virgin Indian hair to your desired colour. So as you guys know, you buy your virgin Indian hair from HairWeavon.com and it comes in its natural black, light brown colour. So if you wish to dye it to any other desired colour, this demonstration is just to show you how easy that is and the kind of amazing colours you can achieve. I think what we're trying to do today now is dye the hair to kind of a slight blonde colour. Ombre it's called, but Ivy's going to tell us more in a second and she's going to show us how that can be done. Hi Ivy, so to achieve this ombre colour, what products are you going to be using?
Okay, today we'll be using, you need your cream peroxide in 30% volume.
Okay.
We also need bleach.
Okay.
We need a mixing brush,
okay.
a bowl, and this for measuring the cream peroxide, and you also need to have your gloves on.
Okay.
You need foil paper to lay the hair down on it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you need basically.
Okay, great. Okay. So Ivy, what are you doing now?
I'm just trying to measure the bleach and then mix it with the cream peroxide in the bowl.
Okay.
It should be mixed 2 scoops of this to 120 ml
okay.
of the hydrogen peroxide, and it should be done in an area that's like with open doors and windows, because the dust from it is not really good for you to inhale it.
So the stuff is a little bit toxic, is it?
Yeah, it is.
So would you recommend that you get a professional hairstylist to do this?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
So you put in your peroxide and
the bleach, and then you mix it to a consistency to look like yogurt.
Yogurt, okay.
Yeah, something like not too watery, not too thick.
Okay. So Ivy, you're just going to show us the consistency of what it looks like?
It should look something like this. See how it looks? Not too watery, not too thick.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to apply it gradually, first to the ends.
Okay.
Just try to make sure everything is covered.
So you're applying to the tips of the virgin hair, yeah?
Just to the tips.
Okay.
We'll apply it on the tips, we'll cover it up with the tin foil. We'll wait for about 5-10 minutes, checking it all the time.
Okay.
And then we'll go slightly higher.
And Ivy, tell me, so for some of our HairWeavon clients who are based in Dublin, do you offer this service to dye their hair extensions for them?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How much does this cost, Ivy?
This costs €40 to dye and to deep condition as well.
Alright, so just €40?
Yes.
Alright, okay.
So we are covering this up with dyeing. You need to monitor every couple of minutes. So
okay.
I'm covering this up now, and I'll be checking it in 5 minutes time.
5 minutes, okay.
To see how it's going.
So Ivy, you've taken off the foil now after 5 minutes. What's next?
I'm just going to go slightly higher.
Okay.
To create the effect we are looking for. Just slightly.
Okay. So you're adding to the, you're going higher in the hair strand, yeah?
Yes. And then just going down to coat these more, because we want the tips lighter.
Okay. Tell me, Ivy, how long does the entire process take?
It depends. You just have to keep monitoring it, till you get your desired color.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep monitoring. You need to really be checking every 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that it doesn't go off the color that you intended, you know.
Okay. And you're going to cover it again.
Cover it back, yeah, and check it 5 minutes.
Okay. 5 minutes, another 5 minutes now.
Yeah. So you see we've gotten, it actually looks darker when it's wet. When it's dry, it looks a lot lighter.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with the color.
You're happy with the color?
Yeah. So we're going to wash it now. Co-wash it, actually wash it with conditioner.
Okay. So Ivy, you're washing the solution out now, yeah? Okay.
Just rinsing it out at the moment.
Okay. So you're only rinsing the bottom
just the
part of the hair because that's the only part that we added it's the peroxide and bleach solution.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll be washing everything, co-washing everything. I'm just rinsing this out at the moment, and then bleach tends to dry out the hair.
Okay.
So it's important to use a really good conditioner.
Okay.
To wash it. So when you do this, you find that the hair has more body.
Okay.
And it's not as dry.
Okay. When you put the condition in.
Yeah, when you dip condition. Yeah.
Okay.
See that it has. Anytime you dip condition any of your extensions, human hair extension, it prolongs the life of the hair first and foremost, and it gives it more body.
Okay.
Shine. You see the softness is different, and
I suppose it's just like your own hair on your head. So you need to treat it, you need to condition it to prolong the life of your hair and just to care for your hair, really, yeah? You're wrapping it now in some plastic bag.
And we are going to put it under the steamer for about 15 minutes.
Okay. So Ivy, it's 15 minutes now in the steamer. So you're taking it.
I'm just going to take it out.
Okay.
And rinse it.
Okay. So Ivy, the hair still looks quite dark.
Yeah. Yeah, you see when you're dyeing hair, when it's wet, it always looks darker than it will look when it's dry.
Okay.
So sometimes, especially when you're going with the ombre, it's a bit tricky because sometimes you say, oh, I need to go lighter, I need to go lighter. But by the time you wash it off, you'll see that you've gone too light.
Alright,
so
okay.
you just need to keep checking it, and then...
So once it's dry and we've dried the hair, we'll be able to see the true color.
The true color, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, just dab it with the towel.
And this is how you should even dry your own hair.
Okay.
Not, roughing it, just to get the excess water. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the two different hair pieces here. The hair piece we started with
was this color.
Is on the right hand side, so that one is the natural black hair color.
Then
and that's the lovely ombre color we've achieved on the left hand side. That's great. And Ivy, we can go lighter if you wanted.
Definitely, you can go lighter on the ends.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can even take the ombre higher or even do it completely. Depends on what you want. You can be as flexible as you want. You can even just do it on just the few strand and have it in the front.
Okay, so you could do highlights.
Highlights, yeah. Anyhow you want.
Lovely. That's great. Thanks, Ivy. Thanks for that.
Welcome.